Hey guys, Ivan is here, and today I wanted to share some really cool things that happened last week with my just released mobile game Endurance. And actually, they are still happening right now. Also, I will show and tell some numbers of downloads and revenue after the first week since launch. And also, I will tell something about complaints, reviews from players, and also will share what I did for marketing of my second mobile game. So, what happened? Last Friday morning, I woke up and I checked my phone, and I saw many emails in my email box, and I was very surprised. So some of them were congratulating me, saying that Endurance got featured on App Store in the new Games We Love branch. I got super excited and I decided to check it. So there was 12 games in the same branch, which made people see it, and Endurance one was one of them. So it started generating downloads and reviews from players. But that time I had around 4K downloads on App Store, and right now it's around 10K downloads. It's not huge, of course, but it's gone pretty well. I don't know how long it's gonna stay in New Games We Love branch, but Google says it can be up to 1 month. Last time with Ailment, it also got featured on App Store in the new released games, and it was featured for around a week. So before featuring, just after the release, I was getting around $20-30 per day from ads, and after featuring, it started to give me around $100-120 a day, and also pretty decent amount of revenue gets in-app purchases, particularly ads remove in-app purchase, and within a week it got around $525. So in total since launch, which basically a week, I got around $1,025 just from in-app purchases and ads, and this is for both of mobile platforms, for iOS and Android. Even though App Store is featuring in my game, it still has more or less the same amount of downloads as Google Play, which has more or less 9-10K. What I did for marketing. In the beginning of launch, I paid for 3 articles on Pocket Gamer, Droid Gamers, and GamesEbo. Droid Gamers released their articles on Monday, on launch date, and unfortunately they didn't drive much downloads. I mean, they of course did some, but not that much. On the other side, Pocket Gamer released their article on Thursday, just before it got featured on App Store, because it was featured, I guess, night from Thursday to Friday. So that article might provoke some downloads that later some of the App Store review team noticed, and then helped featuring it in the new Games We Love branch. And it's just my theory. Also, I have another theory. A month ago, I submitted the form on App Store to feature my game there. So it also could be the reason, because they have this form where we just fill it in and then they might feature it. I didn't pay to YouTubers yet for reviewing my game, but I might do to check whether effect is going to be bigger or not. And after my game was featured, many different mobile gaming resources such as Android Authority, Android Police, Touch Arcade, and some other smaller ones, they started to cover it and feature it on their websites and their videos as well. So I don't know, let's see how it goes. After it was released, I started receiving loads of bug reports. So last week was pretty tough, as I had to fix a lot of things in the game. I also started receiving complaints about the amount of ads in the game, and at the moment ads are showed every 3-4 minutes for 5 seconds. Also, people were complaining that it's not possible to play offline. I made it not possible, as all of us know how to avoid seeing ads by just turning off internet on our devices. So I made a pop-up in the beginning of the game that says if you want to play offline, you can just remove ads and you can enjoy playing offline. And after I did this pop-up, people started to complain less. And also sometimes people were changing their reviews when I was just responding to them. And there were many other funny complaints, which sometimes I take too close, but then it just gets better at some point. I hope you got some interesting insights from this video, and thanks again for watching.